Welcome everybody to this very special State of the Escritoire. Why is this one special? Because we just hit 500 subs recently. This is awesome, guys. Way to go. So we're going to do a giveaway. I already contacted the person who happened to be the 500th subscriber, and I'm putting together some ink samples. Those are over here. They liked some brighter colors like oranges, so I've got Autumn Oak from Diamine, I've got Diamine Honeyburst, I've got Hook, and I've got to get Inferno Orange, and one or two others. Also, I'm going to toss in some Diamine Thunderbolt. She likes greens, I got to get some greens. Here's a black with blue shimmer, Hades, that's a new one I got. So I'm putting together a little ink sample giveaway for that 500th winner. Another cool thing is because we are at 500 subs now, I'm kind of thinking about the future of the channel and how we can kind of support one another and kind of move forward to the next step. So in the upcoming weeks, look forward to details on these. I'm already on Instagram, that's how I'm contacting small makers for the interviews coming up. I just recently started up a Patreon. I haven't fully figured out how I'm going to incorporate it, but my basic idea was people who would like to donate. Nobody has to donate to watch these videos, but if you would like to donate to support our channel, you can. And I think I'm going to try and put that towards inks that I can then sample and give away for other giveaways, maybe, you know, pens, kind of entry-level pens that I might be able to review and then put up for a giveaway as well. I'm not really buying the entry-level pens anymore, so if I want to review them, I need a way to kind of acquire them so I can give you guys my thoughts on those. And then that's a good way to kind of pass it back along to our community too, right? So I can then give away samples and, you know, pens that are not in my personal collection. I can kind of pass those along too. I started a Discord, and this Discord is going to be for supporters of the channel. And basically, this is for anybody who's donated to the channel. If you, win a giveaway or something like that, I'm going to give you the link. Or any makers that have participated in the channel, like our interviews, they're also invited to the Discord. So right now, it's a small group, and it's mostly makers and kind of innovators in the industry with one or two kind of channel supporters and one or two channel friends. So also, if you do donate to the Patreon, then you would also get the Discord links, which would also have more early releases. So videos that I make, if I can get them up early, then I will put them on Discord maybe a couple days before they go public on YouTube. So that's kind of the future of the channel as we're going. Welcome. I'm so happy we made it to 500 subs, guys. If you haven't subbed yet, please do. All right. On our 500 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway. So this ink winner, that was just because she was 500. We're going to do another giveaway where all you got to do is leave a comment down below on this video, and I'm going to give it 2 weeks. So you've got 2 weeks from whenever this video is posted to leave a comment, and then I'm going to do a giveaway for some samples, different samples in those, and also one of my pens. I had to go dig it out. I took apart one of my first machined pens, and I am going to anodize this, re-anodize it, play around with some different methods, and then I'm going to include this in the giveaway for the comment. So you'll get a machine pen, and then you'll get some ink samples for a fountain pen. No fountain pen giveaway this time for those ink samples, so I hope you got your own fountain pen, but you'll win a machine pen, so that's pretty sweet. 2 weeks. All right, ink samples, machine pen, and oh yeah, I'll toss on some stickers too. Always fun, right? All right, next thing, packages. Hellcat, I sent you your tactile turn and everything. This pen from Hellcat is actually going to Mobin, who's a friend over on the Machined Pens Discord. He traded Hellcat for this pen, so I'm sending this back to Mobin. Also, I am putting him together some ink samples too, because I heard he's new to fountain pens. This is kind of his first couple forays into our fountain pen world, so I was like, let's send him some samples and get him some good stuff too. So this pen is going to Mobin. Mobin, I'm sorry I haven't gotten it to you. This is your update. I should get it out in the next maybe 2 to 3 days. I'm trying to. This pen, the Schaefer, has been donated by Hellcat to go down to RT Pen Company, Rob, towards an auction for charity. And this Schaefer vintage 1950s snorkel is in perfect operating condition and is a brilliantly nice, smooth, fine writer. So this is going to Brownie or Rob because they live near each other and they can contact one another. I got to get this down to one of you soon. All right, moving on. What's in our journal this week? I finally got a chance to ink up some of Brownie's pens because I cleaned out so many of mine so I wouldn't have inked up pens. So I've been doing a lot of cleaning before I did some inking up. So I finally got around to inking up some new pens here. So first off, this week in our journal, I've been using my RT Pen Company. This was the custom made one. I love that little rose up there. He's got a finial with his name down there. Ink window is beautiful. I've been using this one a lot, and this one is a very stately pen. I think I'm going to get a really nice fancy nib for this one if I can at some point. So this one has definitely gotten a lot of use recently. Since I've been able to ink up, I inked up the F3. This one caught my eye just because the resin is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. The resin is gorgeous. It's a pocket pen. It's got this huge ink window. So this one caught my eye. Also, one of the comments on the last video where I said, hey guys, leave a comment. What do you want to see first? One person said, I really want to see that small maker pen. So that was really cool. This is F3. So this one has been getting some use. As you can see, I've gone through about half the ink window there. And this one, when you cap it, turns into a nice full size. This one has a unique nib too. Let me see what it was. First off, it's that custom grind with the internet meme. I won't zoom in right now because I want this to be family friendly. But this is a F3 pocket pen in Turnt Midnight Oil is the resin. And it is using a Broad Yovo nib with a Matchin Kodachi grind. So it's a unique grind too. So stay tuned for that review. Let's put it back together, pocket it up, see how small it becomes. Lovely. All right, our next one is this wonderful Leonardo pen. I've used some Leonardos from Aaron over at the Joy and Pens and Paper. This is the first one I have here for extended review. This is a gorgeous looking pen. It's like a tiger, cat's eye type thing. And then this one has a very unique Monarch nib to it. So this one is super unique. Not only is it a beautiful Leonardo with all the things that make a Leonardo, but this has a wonderful, unique nib. Now, I do want to show you something really quick. All right, I want to show you this because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have this one on hand. And if it's not here for the review, I wanted you to see this. Because the Monarch nib shares some similarities with the Schaefer. If you can see here, they're both like hooded 360 type nibs, and they both kind of have that flare up at the end. It's more noticeable on this one because it's bigger, but you see how it doesn't go straight down, it kind of flares almost out, almost like a little golf club, except instead of, 70 to 90 degrees, it kind of bends maybe 30 degrees-ish. But that little flare is one thing in this review. If you saw this review, that little flare is one of the things I think really makes this such a smooth writer. So I noted that the geometries and the feel of these pens were very similar, and if you look at the nibs, that's kind of a telltale reason why. So like I said, I don't think I'm going to have this one here when I get around to reviewing the Leonardo, but I did want to note that similarity. All right, so this one, look at that sweet coloration there. Love that little Leonardo clip too. All right, so that'll be really cool to review. The next one I went ahead and inked up, just because I've always wanted to, was a Visconti Homo Sapiens. And if you're watching to our channel sponsor, I inked this one up with Sailor Manyo Kanagi. Nice ink, no shimmer, nothing that's going to mess anything up in this beautiful pen. So I love how that's quick and easy on and off. This one came with a palladium nib and extra fine. I love the palladium nibs. Not big on the extra fine, but it's a European, so it writes kind of more like almost like a fine medium from Pilot, I would say. And this clip is cool. So that's going to be an awesome thing to review as well. So we've got a couple cool things upcoming. Those are going to be the next pens up for review. After that, we've got a cool new ink review you'll see in the next few weeks, and that's kind of top secret right now because there is some ongoing stuff. I'm not making an ink or anything like that. It's just kind of a fun ink that I've been using in a peculiar way that I'll reveal. Next, pen rest reviews. I got a couple new pen rests here. So I've got a little praying mantis guy. That one works like that, so you can kind of lean a pen on it like that. And then I also finally got around to getting the crab as well. I know I said I wasn't going to really get the crab because it's kind of overplayed. Everybody's got the crab. But I finally got around to getting it. And this one is another keeper, I'll say that. So instead of doing individual reviews on all of these, I think my best bet, I'm just going to do one 5 to 10 minute video where I review all, what do I got, 6? Like all 6, and I think I probably have another 7th or 8th random different style wood or something like that. So I'm going to review kind of all the pen rest in one kind of mini review slash comparison video. And I think that's the best way to tackle this, because I know a couple of you are kind of curious as to, my thoughts on all these things, but they do make a cool little collection. I've got kind of a land theme up here, right? So these are my land theme ones. And then I've got my ocean themed, sea themed pen rests as well. And finally, upcoming interviews to be looking forward to on Correspondence. Q3D should be coming out this week. I'm in kind of the final stages of editing and his approval before that goes public. And then River City, I need to get around to editing and sharing that with him. Hopefully that can come out the week following this week. Also, I'm in talks right now. Skogsy should be next on the list. We're just working out a time where we can hopefully talk. If you're a small maker and you would like to be featured, definitely leave me an Instagram or a comment down below. I am always in the looks for new people to interview. And generally what I do is I contact 2 or 3 at a time, and then I kind of wait to hear back. And then if I don't hear back from, those 2 or 3 in 2 or 3 weeks, I might move on to the next 2 or 3. So I've always got a couple emails floating around. But if you see this and you were like, hey, I like what you're doing, I'd love to come on, let me know, because I would love to talk to pretty much anyone and everyone who is involved in pens in any meaningful way. So even if you're just a collector and you've got some really cool pens you want to show off, hit me up, man. Let's get you on here and we'll showcase some pens. So, all right, guys, I didn't actually do much writing here. We had so much to talk about. Thank you for sticking with it as always. Congrats on 500. Thank you to number 500, our 500th subscriber. You are awesome. Everybody who subscribes is awesome, but that 500 lucky person got some extra ink for it too. So stick with us for new things upcoming, guys, and we're happy to be here. Take care. Be well. And as always, may your journey lead to your own serenity. Hopefully it's as good as this guy, just getting lots of belly rubs.